Hi everyone and welcome to the 13th day of our Christmas calendar challenge. We're officially on the second half, guys. It's amazing. Wow, it's flying by. Okay, I'm not gonna stand here for too long and stand while I'm sitting, but yeah, let's jump into it. Let's pick a card. A bridge pose. All right. Okay. I think I'm gonna look at our suggestions, which says that I should include a cat-cow, which makes sense because it's warming up for the spine. And then we want to have the counter pose, which is the 78, which is knees to chest. Which counter pose is really all about neutralizing, right? And not necessarily countering the movement that you're doing. But we know that, right? Okay, so these, and we have 3. All right. Maybe we want to do a slow one. Maybe we want to try to stay mainly on the ground today. Mainly. Okay, so this is the one I'm gonna put in the calendar, and this is the one from the deck. Yes, maybe we're gonna try to stay on the ground, just to try to change it up a little bit. What do you think? And then we're gonna, I think we're gonna push back, and we're gonna move in to chaturanga. Then we're gonna do a cobra. Cobra. Maybe we're gonna repeat this one. Coming down, pushing back up into, yes, let's do that. We're gonna have to try to do some, diversification in our sequences. I'm very much about the standing sequences, right? Or, well, not necessarily, but yeah, maybe a little bit. I always try at least to diversify a little bit. We might add this one as well. Yes. And then we're gonna repeat this one. And then let's do a little vinyasa, but we'll do it only, yeah, we'll do a little vinyasa because then you can add. So instead of doing the cobra, you can do the upward dog, right? And then if you did the chaturanga on your knees, maybe you're ready to do it on your toes here. So we're gonna do it, but we're gonna do the version that's not going fully up into mountain pose, right? But just keep us on the ground. And then we're gonna do bridge. And then we're gonna do bridge a couple of times. And then for the people that are really comfortable with wheel, I'm gonna leave that here. As for that, we're gonna do 2 rounds of bridge, and then a 3rd round where the people that are super comfortable with wheel can go into our wheel, because we have done a little bit of a spine warm-up, right? But maybe not enough for everyone. Okay. And then we're gonna do another vinyasa, and then we're gonna come directly down. We're gonna do, let's see what we're gonna do. Yes, maybe we wanna do a shoulder stand, and then a plow. Then we come into plow. for these as well, if you have any issues with your neck, please do feet up the wall, right? Maybe if you have a wall, you use the wall. If you don't have a wall, place something that will elevate your sacrum just a little bit, your glutes, something underneath, a block maybe, so that you will have that angle that will make it comfortable. Okay, and then we're gonna do the fish. And then we're gonna do the knees to chest. We're gonna keep it simple. I would normally add a vinyasa in here, but we're gonna keep it simple today. And then we're gonna go directly out and do Shavasana. This is a bit different for me. I think I did good in trying to do something a little bit different today. Okay, so bridge, day number 13. If you made it this far, we are making yoga a habit, an everyday habit. That's amazing. All right, let's get ready to practice. So, come to a comfortable seated position. I'm gonna start by deepening our breath, bringing our attention to it, breathing deeply in and out through the nose. And then we're going to slowly move into a tabletop position on all fours, if you will. We're going to start by exhaling, tucking the tailbone and pushing the spine towards the sky, looking towards our navel. And then inhale as we start by swaying the tailbone and coming all the way up, maybe gazing upwards. And then again tucking, looking in, and inhaling, swaying, pulling the navel towards the mat. Then we're going to push back into a child's pose, keeping the toes tucked, if you will. And then we're gonna come forward, maybe placing the hands slightly more forward and extending the legs, coming into a plank. We're gonna lower all the way down and placing our whole body on the mat, untucking the toes. Hands underneath our shoulders, and then slowly start to pull the mat towards you as you come into cobra. Elbows moving towards one another, shoulders opening, chest opening. Exhale to come all the way down. And inhale, lotus pose. Palms facing out from the body. Legs engaged and off the mat. Engage your abdominals to make sure that your lower spine is not in any way crunched, but elongate forward, out and upwards. Exhale, come down. Push the mat away from you, coming up to tabletop. Adjusting your hands, exhaling to shoot your spine like a cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale. Cat. And then inhale for cow. Push backwards. And then move forward. Adjusting your hands, coming up to a plank, lowering all the way down. And then letting go. Inhale, cobra. Exhale to come all the way down. Inhale, lactus, float all feet and arms. Exhale. Come all the way down. We're going to do a vinyasa. We're going to push up through the tabletop child's pose. Plank. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Up to your toes and into seated. Release the legs out in front of you and help yourself down to the mat. We're going to do 8 breaths in bridge. 3 rounds, 3rd round, you can do a wheel if you're very, very comfortable with a wheel and feel that your body is ready. Inhale, start by tucking. Slowly, slowly, slowly move up. Keeping your feet and your legs parallel, facing the front of the mat. Exhale, come all the way down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale, tuck immediately, as you were just burnt yourself on something, or just touching with the last vertebrae before you move back up. Come all the way down. And if you want to do wheel, this is your moment. Then you know what to do. I'm going to do another bridge this time. Inhale to come all the way up. And roll all the way down. Now we're going to take a hold of our knees. Cross the legs. Roll up. Place the hands. Step out into plank. Exhale to lower down. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then come up onto your toes and come into seated. We're going to do shoulder stand. Gonna do 6 breaths in each. So roll all the way down. And here is the alternative to do legs up the wall if you want. Now if you know how to do shoulder stand, then you go directly into shoulder stand. For those who want to do legs up the wall but don't have a wall, you can do like this. Okay? Find where it's comfortable. Now I'm going to join you in your shoulder stand. Elongate upwards here. Then on your exhale, we're going to move into Halasana, letting the feet land behind our head. Maybe releasing our arms. Remember here, as always, in both these poses, these asanas, we want to have the weight on our shoulders, not on our neck. Not that you should start to try to move your neck either, but just be aware. If you want to elevate your shoulders another time to feel this, then that's a good way to go, to make sure they have it. Now you're going to roll slowly out, coming down vertebrae by vertebrae. You can bend your knees if you want to, landing on the mat. And then just take a moment to be completely still on the mat. And then we're going to move into fish. Now there are several versions of fish, and you are welcome to adapt whichever one speaks to you. I will do the one where we help ourselves up to the lower part of our arm, placing the hands with the fingers pointing towards our glutes, and then elbows coming together, shoulders pressing together, chest opens up, and then you can let your neck go if you want to. If you have issues with your neck, then please keep it tucked. Or if it's just uncomfortable, that is a good reason as well. Inhale to come up, and then exhale. Release all the way down to the mat. We're going to bring our knees into chest for a last little massage in the spine, neutralizing that last back bend. And then we're going to release our legs down, finding the corners of the mat, releasing the arms down by our side, and releasing our breath, letting it go back to flowing freely in and out. Now inhale your arms overhead and do a nice, what we would call morning stretch. Toes reaching out, arms reaching up. And then we're gonna roll over to the side. And then come slowly up to seated. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you liked the practice. And then now you do another sequence around bridge, right? That's it, guys, for today. I will see you again tomorrow, right? Now have a beautiful, beautiful December day.